Hey everybody, right now we are doing an interview with the man, G Love. How are you? Welcome.
I'm good. How you doing, Tegan?
Great. Thanks for joining us on the show today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
No worries. So you're down in Australia for, I read, like the 6th time in 7 years?
Yeah, I think so. I might even
Approximately.
be more than that. It really may be more than that.
Well, what keeps you what keeps you coming back?
It's just it's a great place for us to come. It's I think that we kind of do a roots style of music and that incorporates hip hop and blues and I think it's something that kind of clicks with the general kind of musical atmosphere down here in Australia. And aside from that, like on a personal level, I like coming out here because it's a beautiful place to be.
The lifestyle's nice.
Lifestyle's nice. I love the ocean. Do a little surfing when I'm down here, and
yeah,
I like wine. They got good wine here. They got good food here. I like that.
And you've got some
it's just
famous...
far. It's so far to come.
Yeah.
That's the only problem.
Makes you feel like you're in another part of the world.
No, I probably would live down here if it wasn't so far away from like my family. I could see myself living down here.
Definitely. And you've got some famous Australian musician friends like John Butler. He's very big over here.
He is. He's a great guy, and we've been playing that the East Coast and the West Coast Blues Fest for many years, and definitely have gotten to know, in particular, John Butler and Xavier Rudd from doing those festivals, and connected with those guys a lot on musical and friendship levels, and just great people, great musicians, and it's cool to connect like that,
So if you find that your music, people relate to your music a lot down here, what was it back in Philadelphia that initially triggered your interest for, your fusion of hip hop and blues? It must be somewhat similar to the lifestyle down here, or
no, not
what was it?
Well, Philadelphia, like, it's right below New York, and it's kind of like the sixth borough of New York in a sense. Like it's almost like a neighborhood of New York, even though it's an hour and a half away. But it's also New York and Philadelphia is where hip hop kind of originated from.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of hip hop growing up when I was a teenager. Hip hop was just starting to kind of hit and come alive, and I was able to latch into it through this radio program that was on every Friday night, and we really got hip to it, and so that just became something in me, and later on I fused it with the Delta blues that I was learning to play. Okay. So then it just clicked, and then I've been doing a thing, and now I'm here in Australia with it.
So you're bringing out an Australian-only release for the tour?
Yeah, that's right. It's called Long Way Down, and it just came out 2 weeks ago, and so we're getting ready to come down in November to follow it up with our tour.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us a little bit about that. Why is it different to anything that you've done?
Well, we want to do something that would be just for the Australian audience, something, just to make it exclusive, kind of give back to our fans that have supported us down here, and it's a different country. It's an opportunity to put more and different and hopefully better music out. And I do write a lot of songs, so I always have a wealth of material, and I was excited to get it out. And also, this is our first truly independent release that I've put out, so it's on Philadelphia Records, which is our label, which is exciting. So
when did you decide to start your own label? Apart from, what made you stray away from the major record labels and start your own? Well,
we've kind of had the record label for 10 years. It's just that we haven't really put out anything officially. So this is the first time we actually were able to put something out, so it was exciting, But yeah, like you said, it was just that thing, being able to control what you want to do, being able to put music out on your own terms, and I think especially in this day and age, the most important thing to have is touring, and we've put a lot of time on the road. So we have a really great following all around the world, and now we can kind of do it on an independent level and do it exactly how we want to do it.
I noticed also you have a lot of your work online, so obviously you're not getting a lot of profit from, you know, necessarily people listening online through your website and MySpace, that sort of thing. Why did you sort of decide to go down that path? Because some artists just would just not let anything go online for free.
Well, you know, I think it's like, again, it's like you want to give back to your fans and the people that come out to your live shows and give them some of the love back that they give you. And, you know, in this day and age, there's all different kind of ways to play the internet, and we feel that, you know, we want to give our peeps just high quality musical content. And, you know, so I have a YouTube channel called Philly G Love, where it's actually Philly Glove, one word. And you can go on there and see me playing some old blues or whatever cover I want to do, or whatever my newest song is, just chilling on the front porch or wherever I'm sitting. I got one actually where I'm chilling in Melbourne and in the hotel and the fire alarm's going off and I'm freestyling.
To the fire alarm?
Yeah, and then you know, we have the MySpace and Facebook and Twitter, and you know, we're into that, reaching out to our fans and doing cool stuff like that and giving away music, because you know, basically people are gonna get the music anyhow, and not too many people want to pay for music anyhow right now, so
that's true.
Just give it to them, you know, and get them out to the show. That's kind of what we want to, our music, you know, our recorded music and stuff is like a taste. It's like a taste test at an ice cream store, and you come to the show, you get the whole cone.
That's right. So it's all about drawing the fans in, sort of gaining more fans, if you will, through reaching out through the music.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, we'll be back after the break.
All right.
More with G Love after this.